Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Levante Turpin on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That caught by Davis. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, faking the give. That caught Tony Pollard. They gained 18 yards on that one. First down for Tennessee.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Come on, set it up.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Ready? Let go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one downfield for Okonkwo.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to look downfield once again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Taking off. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They'll run. It's Savon Ahmed. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Tight end going in motion here. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
Here we go, here we go. Let go.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's not going to get away. Downs goes in motion.
Ready.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Now Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Pierce.
Go.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready, ready.
Richardson to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got downs.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Richardson. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Gay to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Colts extend their advantage to 14-3. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's Jones. And this is going to be a Titans first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Downs goes in motion. On first down, it's Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Jones. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, it's Davis downfield. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Titan first down. They'll try the left side with Jones. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Richardson operating from the pistol. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Ready?
Here's Richardson. That one intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Titans are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Tag. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
Come on. Set.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Ready. Chop 60.
On play action, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field.
Now.
And this is a great example here why.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. He is in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Ready, break. Let's go. Go.
They go right back to Taylor. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
On the jump. 7 Pirates. Go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Ready.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Third and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Richardson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Colts first down. Now Richardson.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Mustang 19. Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let go.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll run again.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Come on, come on. Ready?
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the Titans' 35-yard line.
Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Jones motioning here. He'll drop to... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Throwing now on third and long, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's go now. Go.
Now it's Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings us second and 5.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, if he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
A pickup there of 13. First down. for Tennessee. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. It's Jones. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
21, Titans 16.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Looking to throw, Richardson. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his receiver, it's Jones. To the ground after the penalty. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Here comes the screen to Jones. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Try and run for the 1st down with Jones. He works free, right side. The speed on display. He's in. Velus Jones. Touchdown Titans. The extra point, up and good. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. On the give, this is Taylor. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Lions. Here we go. Set. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
To throw, it's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Okay, ready? Smash! Come on, set!
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go!
This is Jones. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
18 reps, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here is 1st and 10. Run with Jones. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
To the left side and taken in by down. And he will score. Touchdown, Indy.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, That should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. Now, here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Get it. Ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready up. Warrior 70. Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight. And 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Rig alert.
Downs goes in motion.
Go.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Come on. Come on.
Throwing, Richardson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. So it's a win for the Colts. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.